Thousands of homes have been completely destroyed along Aurora's coastline in the Philippines northeast as the death toll from Typhoon Fung-wong climbs to 27. The latest storm, which has displaced 1.4 million people, follows last week's Typhoon Kalmagi rampage through the country's central islands that killed more than 200 people. Survivors again facing a massive recovery task.
This is the road to northern Luzon. Farms and families' livelihoods vanishing under floodwaters spanning kilometres. As we get further north, Fung-wong's trail of destruction lines the coast. Seaside homes and huts toppled not by the typhoon, but by the sheer force of the storm surge it created. This community is used to typhoons, but not like this.
You can see all the cottages have been ruined and all of our appliances are damaged. This is the strongest typhoon we've seen. I'm worried that an even bigger typhoon will hit because last time these stones didn't reach this far.
415 families in Dipakulao have been displaced. Many of them are still in evacuation centres. Here they're handing out basic food, water, hygiene kits and sleeping bags. The emergency relief effort is expected to continue for a week. The clean-up at least a month.
Most of them need really is supply of food because the livelihood right now, the fishing has not returned to normal. We believe that the communities here are strong enough to face all the challenges for as long as there will be people who will help them after all the disasters that they're facing.
This is the sort of thing we've been seeing right along the coast in Aurora province today. During the typhoon, the waves came right up to this row of houses. As you can see, it's knocked most of them over, and this is the only rubble that's left. For other homes, there is no rubble left because the waves were so strong, they even washed some of them completely into the sea. This is where Samson's home stood. Now, no evidence it ever existed.
When the first wave hit, I moved to higher ground. But then a second, much bigger wave came and took the entire house into the ocean. This is the first time I've seen such a huge wave in my entire life.
Similar tales of desperation and hopelessness in the Isabela province too, where villages have been left chest deep in floodwaters. For residents like Josephine Marquez, rebuilding after yet another powerful storm is proving a struggle.
It's so stressful. Even if I wanted to cry, I can't anymore because that's just how it is.
Across Santiago City, debris litters the streets with twisted metal sheets, fallen branches and shattered glass scattered everywhere. China's foreign ministry says it's provided emergency cash and material aid to the Philippines.
We hope the local people will soon overcome the difficulties and rebuild their homes.
Typhoon Fung-wong may have been downgraded to a tropical storm as it approached Taiwan, but its damage has been widespread there too. Heavy rain causing localised flooding across the island with warnings of more to come. Authorities evacuated 3,000 people in preparation, while farmers rushed to harvest their crops before the storm fully unleashed. Here in the Philippines, the focus is now firmly on the recovery effort. The government has extended the state of emergency that was already in place to a year, not just to deal with the effects of Typhoon Fung-wong, but to deal with the cumulative impact of this string of disasters they've seen. That's going to free up extra funding to be given to these most affected communities to help them rebuild. But after 6 natural disasters in as many weeks, many people here are still wary. The people we've spoken to today say they want to rebuild their homes, they want to rebuild their communities, but they feel like these storms are just becoming more frequent and more intense, and they don't know how long it's going to be until the next one comes along and undoes whatever progress they might make. For most people, they can't really think about rebuilding just yet because they're still trying to work out each and every day where they're going to find their next meal and where their families are going to sleep. So many people are still displaced across Aurora province and in wider parts of the Philippines as well. So for them, the thought of rebuilding is something that is going to have to wait.
International correspondent Claudia Farhart updating us from Aurora in the Philippines northeast.